Brewing potions manually in Minecraft Survival can be annoying. Most potions are crafted through multiple stages, and each one of those stages requires a different ingredient, and because of how the brewing stand works, this means you have to come back to the brewing stand over and over to load the ingredient for the next step. Unfortunately, automating this process is also difficult because of the multiple stages and ingredients, and because of the weird way brewing stands interact with hoppers. Or is it? While a 100% full auto machine is indeed difficult to make, you can cut out 90% of the work from the brewing process very easily using something as simple as this. This actually gets rid of 90% of the work. The last 10% is exceptionally hard to remove because of the brewing stand's behavior, which is why all the full auto brewing setups are much larger and involve complicated redstone setups. However, I'm pretty sure that this here is enough for any normal Minecraft player. There's always going to be people who want to build those things for the heck of it, but purely as a means to an end instead of an end itself, I don't see why anyone would want them unless they're using splash potions as a primary weapon, or using potions or tipped arrows to power some kind of really weird mob farm. But that's not what most people are doing. Most people make potions to drink, and for that, this is absolutely perfect. All it really does is two things. First, it loads the water bottles automatically, which is only a small convenience. You can also make water bottles right here from empty bottles, which stack up to 64, unlike water bottles which cannot stack at all. So you can basically use this one water source block to fill up as many bottles as you want. In fact, when your inventory starts to overflow, you can just jump in here. Let's take this and shift left click. It'll just fill up with more water bottles by picking it up from here. So that's another minor convenience. Now the other thing it does is what really saves you time, and that is that it allows you to preload the ingredients for every stage of the potion at once using this hopper. This is really great because it takes you straight from water bottles to the potion you want at the end. You don't have to come back at every stage in the middle to load more ingredients. For example, if you wanted to make some fire resistance plus, you need nether wart, magma cream, and redstone dust, right? So you just put in one nether wart, one magma cream, and then one redstone dust, and let the water bottles come in. And then once these turn into awkward potions, the magma cream will come in, and then the redstone dust in the third stage, and you'll be able to come back directly to the final product. I recommend loading the blaze powder manually. Of course, you can add another hopper and chest, but even a single stack of blaze powder lasts a very long time, so you really don't have to refill this often. To collect the finished potions, you just take it directly out of the brewing stand. This means you can only make 3 potions at once, and you do need to come back if you want to make more. Unfortunately, there is no way to queue multiple groups of ingredients in the hopper in order to queue multiple batches of potions at once, because the stacks will merge, which will make the ingredients enter the brewing stand in the wrong order and then block the system. You can't really do the same thing as, say, an auto furnace setup and pull the finished products out the bottom using a hopper and into a chest, at least not without adding redstone mechanisms. This is what I meant by how brewing stands are weird when they work with hoppers. The problem is that the bottles that sit in those bottom 3 slots can be either finished potions or ingredients for the next stage, depending on where in the process you are, and the hoppers can actually both push to and pull from those slots. This is also why full automation is so difficult when it comes to brewing. But regardless, this alone still cuts out a lot of the work, and it is super small and compact and cheap to build. Anyways, that's all for this video. If it was useful to you, please leave a like. If you have anything to say, please put it in the comments. It's a small channel, so I do read those. And last but not least, subscribe if you want to see more simple but useful survival builds. I do have a couple coming up. Thanks for watching.